Yeah, welcome in. Good Friday morning. Appreciate you rolling with us here. It is the coffee bets version of the Portfolio EV show. So thank you for being here. We're going to find some edge in the market. It's what we do. We find edge in the market. We identify, and it's you, me, it's Portfolio EV, it's anybody. Lofty, Greg, 1 o'clock Eastern, right here on the YouTube channel. Doesn't matter. But we're going to identify some edge in the market. What does that mean? I'll explain it. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter show today, so we're going to try to plow through as much as we can. The very first thing we do right away, right off the bat, is build a parlay. Now, I have my portfolios that are up here, and I want to make sure that I'm not seeing anything that's returning a negative ROI. We'll get to that. I just want to make sure that my portfolios are on autopilot, and they are, thanks to what I've created. And you can see up here, I have a bunch of different ones that are filtering in. It could be Profit X on college basketball. It could be DraftKings in the NHL, Caesars in the NFL, which of course is not active right now, or even FanDuel with points and rebounds in the NBA. So let me see what I have here, right? Let me see what you have here, because I know, right? Like, we didn't hit our massive ticket right there, but we're not done yet. All right, we're going to build one today and go from there. First off, though, we need our show parlay. Show parlay did not do well last night. I did not do well last night. I'm glad others did. That's the beauty of it. Everything that we see right here is on Onyx, except, okay, here we go. Here's a little FanDuel play for us. Now, I don't know who Matthew Boldy is, but I know that this is a fine play to add. I think the majority of what we're going to work with here, though, as you can see, is on Onyx. Miles Turner under 6.5 boards at plus 110. Sign me up. And then I'm going to go Dyson Daniels. I'm just curious where this parlay is best bet. Yeah, on DK and Onyx, we're going to get crushed on here. We'll take Boldy out. It's a fine solo play, but this here is the parlay. I can't bet at BetMGM. If you can bet it at BetMGM, throw it in there right now. Throw it in there right now. All right? Because the other part of it is, I think you look at this where you've got other options. Oh, let me just squeeze this in on Caesars. Let me just squeeze this in over at Fliff. It's 3-1 over at Fliff versus 349 here on DraftKings. Take a second. This is our show parlay. We're going to put it in here right away. All right? Head on over to Onyx if you want, or head on over to DraftKings and bet Turner under 6.5 boards, Dyson Daniels under 6.5 boards. All right? I'll move this in a little bit more. Is that better for you? Now you can see it a little bit easier. We want to make sure that you can see what I'm talking about. First and foremost, the script. Now let's see exactly what we have as far as the script is concerned. Miles Turner again under 6.5 boards, Dyson Daniels under 6.5 boards. We don't have to worry about any correlation tax. We don't have to worry about any of that. What I love about our tools here is it just shows me right away. Okay, well, where is the edge? Well, you said you had edge. Where's the edge? I'm going to sneeze. It's only a matter of seconds here as we get closer. Come on. It's just like lingering right there. I don't know how to force a sneeze out. You can force any other bodily function out, can't you? Sneeze is gone, by the way. It is left. But there's no other function, I think, that you just cannot force out. Under 5.5 plus 114. Let's do it. That's for Dyson Daniels. Look at this, though, as far as Miles Turner is concerned. This is where the edge comes from. We're getting a plus 110 return. Some books for the same exact market are actually charging you here. Think about how you're getting ripped off over at Rebet or FanDuel or Fliff. I love Fliff. I love FanDuel. I bet at these places, but not this bet. Not this particular bet. You're getting ripped off. And I think that's the biggest thing that people just don't get. They know what they're doing. That's why they have these things up here. This has already moved to 7.5. Unless we're running an alt here. No, we're not. It's already at 7.5 now. No, okay, we can still slide this in on DraftKings at plus 610. Plus 39. I'm going to throw in as much as I can. But do you see how this works? $5. It's fine. We're in. This is our first parlay. I'll show you how to build a portfolio. I'll show you how we get there, but it's the same thing with Dyson Daniels, man. It's the same thing with Denny Avija. It's the same exact process. We are finding holes in the market. We are finding edge in the market. And it simply comes because one book decides to put up minus 110, pennies at minus 106. Doesn't mean that there's only one place you can go. And that's the beauty of having multiple books. Well, I open up draft. Now I'm limited. Okay, you're limited on DraftKings. You're limited on FanDuel. Maybe not on Caesars. Maybe not on Onyx. Maybe not on ESPN. I laugh as I say that because you're most likely limited on ESPN. What's up with the chat here? What's up with the chat? All right. Great question. We're going to get to that in a second. Yoni in the house. Got to hit play ahead up. Let's have a Friday, Rusty. I'm with you. And yeah, man, I appreciate you being here, play a hater. That's the first thing. I can do nothing without you being here. So does Portfolio EV automatically populate the bet size when mass entering? If you're coming in any world of edge, I don't care if you're running GPP tournaments, if you're anything from the DFS side, or you're simply looking at it from a greater standpoint of just edge, just market edge, 3%, 4%. You want to get in as many bets as you possibly can. And I think where Play Ahead is going here, of course, is looking at the mass entry tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away all of my portfolios because I don't have a ton that's popping up. We already gave you our show parlay already. And look at the mass enter bet here now, right? So I click on the mass enter bet and I can see a bunch of different bets all available to me. 18 are available at Hard Rock right now, 14 over at DK, 20 at Bet Rivers. That's a shit ton. And look, Onyx, ESPN Bet, there are a lot that are on here. So I'm going to answer your question. I got you, your boy. One sec, D. But I'm going to answer your question, play ahead, by actually going through the process and showing you. Again, just like you would drop 150 lineups in a GPP tournament trying to find some edge with mass entry, you're doing that here with bets. You're doing that with volume. You need volume. You want to hit a bullet on a single entry tournament for $1 million, God bless. You want to turn 5K into 25K on one bet, God bless. But this top-down market-based approach, based off of our model here and our deeply detailed algo, is predicated on volume. And if you're coming from stochastic or any other world of edge, I mean, I'm speaking your language here, probably not as effectively as you. So let's go to DraftKings. The answer is no. The answer is it will not put in the bet size for you, but that's actually a very good suggestion here. In fact, if you're okay with this, play a hater, I'm going to go ahead and suggest that to our dev team. Sky, Alex, anybody else that's watching. I mean, my God, I can't believe that they wouldn't have more important things to do, but that's it. Every single bet that we placed off of the mass entry tool, all 14 of them have been placed on our ticket. Unfortunately, no. Now, the bet size is recommended here. So you will have to go back and say, all right, well, Dyson Daniels under 5.5, I'm recommended here at 13. So that's where I think you can look at it and say, all right, you got to go back and you got to input. But you're onto something. We're already recommending the bet size. We should do that. I'm going to put this in there and see how long that ticket lasts because the dev team is so sharp. Now, again, the final part of this all is that you hit mark bets placed. And as you see, everything will just disappear. Now, I did that foolishly because I'm not betting anything on DK, more so Onyx, but who cares? I'll find more volume today. We got, 10 games? 10 games today. This is how I got here. We just built a portfolio. We just ran this two-leg beauty over at DK, all right, under 5.5 Dyson Daniels boards, under 6.5 Miles Turner's rebounds for a plus 349 show parlay. How do we get there? Every time I'm on, I want to show you how we got here. Some of you might be new, have no idea what's going on. Some of you might just signed up. Look, we'll put the link in the chat as well. You get a free trial, 7-day free trial. It's super easy right now to jump in and take advantage of this. And again, I'll build your first portfolio with you. Current season, NBA, wherever you are, the first thing you want to do is what's your bankroll and what state you're in. I'm in Pennsylvania, so we're going to go to Pennsylvania. And again, my bankroll, let's see, $10,000. All right, $10,000 bankroll. Let's see what happens. Preview results. I don't care about any of this except for the books I can bet at. So maybe I just want to look at a couple here, right? Just that. See what I got. You know what? Maybe, in fact, I don't want to see everything. I want to see something from a 2%. I'd say 1 to 2%. Preview results, and this is it. Now, what we're doing is we're starting wide, and we're trying to capture small markets that work. All right? Singular, maybe, is the better way to put it, markets that work. So, yeah, every assist across all of these books is returning a 4.8% ROI. What does that mean, Shander? It means it's returning money. It means that your bets are profitable. Okay? Now, as we go down, we see different books. Let's look at ESPN Bet. Now, I don't know how long you're going to last, right? But you know what? It's worth a shot. So as we go here and we move down, you can see ESPN Bet, for example, is going to have a couple of different markets to us, right? Assists, points, PRA, and rebounds. So right away, points, decent sample size. Assists, not really a great sample size. Same thing with PRA. But rebounds. Rebounds is good. Same thing with points, but points is returning a negative ROI. If you want to stay away from 0.6, that's fine. I wouldn't. I would still entertain that market. There's variance and there's not that ton of volume here. So as we build this real quick, I know that ESPN points and rebounds are working. So I go back here, I get rid of everything else because I just want to add this. Player props. We said points and rebounds. That's it. We just built a portfolio for you that's going to return profitable bets plus EV bets on the top-down market-based approach that we have that are going to come only on ESPN from this portfolio and only in the points and rebounds market. So if you get that popping up, you know, okay, I can blindly tail it. Stop using your brain. First and foremost, stop using your brain. Here we go. Now Boldy moved. All right, this is your solo play here. Go ahead and run this. Why? I don't want to lay 148. Are you giving? Yeah, actually, I am. Look at the difference here. Look, it's all about price. It's all about finding a hole, a mistake. Something is wrong with this bet over at FanDuel. Something is wrong with it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay the 148 for Boldy, who I couldn't even pick out on a line. But again, look at what we're talking about here. Some books are charging, Fliff and Rebet are charging you 189. Come on. Come on. It's here for you. We're giving you this advantage. We're giving you this edge. Come on. Now, I'm going to post throughout the day. Make sure you're back here. Rusty in the house. Love this. Bets just pop up. And that's the best part about this, isn't it? They just pop up. Ben hasn't been on this show all week. This is my show. What are you talking about? Ben's on vacation. He's betting ponies somewhere. He's probably in like Dubai betting ponies right now. That's where he is. I wouldn't bother Ben. This would be like, if you see Ben running this show, something is drastically wrong at the company. We have gone so far off our just direction and compass that bet, not doing plus EV con. No, I don't want you to go back and be like, he was saying, no. I'm saying this particular show is filling in for me. Donovan Mitchell, and then it drops. So I don't have a lot here available to me. Don't worry. We're going to build a parlay. We can't get out of here without a lotto. Okay, I'm going to do it here for you. Look at all the tools available here for you. The number one thing that we want is a lotto. I gave you the show ticket. That's up there. I gave you the Matt Boldy solo NHL play of the day. Now let's find something. Let's have some fun here. We'll go Onyx. We're going to create a masterpiece. Actually, I want to do it at DK because you can go ahead and bet it now. Although, no, wait. We can do it on Onyx. I'm going to do it here with you. I'm going to use the parlay builder on the app and build it for you, with you. All right, together. Let's do it together. Teamwork. They taught my son that word now at school, teamwork. So when I say, no, I got to do it. He's like, okay, well, let's do it together. Teamwork. How can you say no to that? How could you? Miles Turner. Donovan Mitchell. We're just loading up, folks. We're just loading up. Okay. This is the beauty of the parlay builder. If you think leaving your brain at home was the mantra for the regular plus EV portfolio, it's even more so here when it comes to the parlay builder. All right, I'm on DraftKings like you're on Oh, no, we'll do Onyx. I'm sorry. I know I said that. But we'll do Onyx. Look, Monday we're back 10 to 10:30 Eastern, Monday through Friday. We got a half hour to shoot and do everything. I'm going to get out in a second here, but I do want to add these for you. Okay? Because I think the beauty of the parlay builder again remains that we don't have to do anything. Zach Collins has just popped up there. I want a piece of that. Donovan Mitchell as well. Okay. Look, Zach Collins should be up there. Let's add him. Okay, great. Pascal Siakam is in the house. So far, we have Collins, Turner, Mitchell, right? Look at that. 19. Jalen Williams. I want to make sure I add that. For 1906. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we could always run the same game parlay here, right? And add Pascal Siakam. Just get a little concerned with that because of DraftKings itself. So let's just keep it as is. All right. We're going to keep it as is. That's what it looks like. 1043 is not bad. It's not a lotto. I get it. But we're going to get crunched on same game parlay correlation here, especially when it comes to unders. So I'm going to remove Pascal, and then we're going to bet this. All right. Go ahead and do it. Now, Onyx has put it up for me. It's not going to be able to put it up for you. Zach Collins has been suspended, so that's out. Boy, I tell you, man. Woof. This is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to just take out Zach Collins at this point. Now we're just at a 3-leg parlay. Now we're just at a simple plus 508. That's not fun, but we're running it. Odds have changed for Miles Turner and Jalen Williams. What in the humanly hell is going on right now? Remove everything. Get rid of it all. Gone, gone, gone. We got to start over. We're going to go to DraftKings where shit doesn't move as fast. Give me a break here. I'm doing content. Will you, Onyx? Who are you trying to fool out there? Now we got something going here. All right? Screw you. We're out of here. On the way out, I got to give this here for you. I told you I would. I'm going to walk through this with you if it kills me. All right? My wife kills me. I'm going to do it. We're not going to go Onyx anymore. We're on DraftKings. I'm adding as you add. All right? Miles Turner is in. Anthony Simons is in. All right? Let's see what else we can add here. Zach Collins, he's in. It's just shaded because I've already bet it. Evan Mobley, he's in. There we go. 1, 2, 3. It's at 708. You want one more, don't you? You want one more. Let's go Tim Hardaway. That should be enough. If I can get Timmy up here. That should be enough. He's gone. This is the process, folks, right? What's there is there. Get Tim Hardaway out of here. We're at plus 651. That's fine with me. All right. We're going to bet this over at DraftKings. It's Turner under 6.5 boards, Simons under 5.5 assists, and Mobley. You got to be fucking kidding me. There's Mobley, 761. I told you. I'll get it straight here. Unbelievable what's going on right now. Bet it now. Here's the tab. I'm in at plus 682. Are you? Oh, of course. We got everything else in here. Everything else is in here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to figure this fucking thing out. I promise you. I promise you. And Mobley just moved. Okay. It's Turner, it's Mobley under 9.5, and it's Simons under 5.5. Wow. This is as clinky and clanky as it gets here. What the hell just happened? Now I feel like we got to do it again, right? I got to get out of here, man. This is just a disaster, an unmitigated disaster. I laugh, I kid because it's on me. Just add the fucking legs. But I'm trying to do it myself, all right? That's why. So I'm trying to add it with you here, okay? There we go. This is on DraftKings, and this is our parlay. Plus 1440. All right? Let me clear out my slip and show you what it looks like exactly. This took 7 minutes because odds kept moving. Look, they still did. They just moved again. 1357. See how fast this is? It went from 1440 to 1357. Go ahead and bet it now. All right? 1357. Bet it now. I'll post it with the slip. Yes, on Monday, Benny, we'll talk all about how we bet overs. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Have a great weekend.